Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more SMITE Conquest. Today we're playing some Bakasura in the jungle, back with the A to Z. Bak is a jungler that gets like no playtime right now. Baka is somebody that really fades in and out of whether or not he is remotely any good at all. And right now he's not. He's not very good at all. Golden Blade got nerfed really hard a while ago because it had gotten buffed up. It made Baka really good along with a lot of other characters. So when it got nerfed, that hit him really hard. Hastened has been hard nerfed for seasons now. It's by far Baka's go-to item. Him and Kali really strong with Hastened because they're very auto attack dependent and they don't have great ways to stick to people other than getting Hastened. So Hasten Katana being basically a bad item really hurts him. And then he's also somebody where crit isn't particularly good on him. He gets a lot of damage from unique extra true damage that he gets on his 3. And so going attack speed is good, but the stuff that you maybe get with attack speed, you don't particularly get as much value out of that you would on other characters. You don't have a good hit chain. You just generally want to hit fast. I don't get to do shit. I don't get to do shit. I wanted to come here so that we could actually like do anything, and then I just took him level 2. So it didn't do anything good. I was hoping we'd actually get the chance to go on Pele, and we really didn't. See, if I hit this long enough, we eventually get our 2. Yeah, sorry, Cthulhu. That sucks, man. I really wish we got to go on Pele there. If we got to do anything at all. But at least Cthulhu's not dead, so that's good. This isn't up quite yet, so we'll chill. So, Baka's kit, super simple. He's one of the older gods in SMITE, it shows. He has very little CC, very little utility, very much just a guy that left clicks. And then not only that, but a guy that doesn't tend to hit that hard when he left clicks. Sometimes he does. It kind of depends on the context, the situation he's in. Oh no, she's got to hit those. Yeah, this is not a good fight for us. Even though they have a Chronos, it's a really bad fight. I do so little early game. At least we didn't get hit by that, though. Yeah, until we get our 3 going, and not just like a single level, but leveled up, Baka doesn't do very much. I am basically a left-click bot. My entire 2 is dedicated to hitting minions and jungle camps and stuff like that. Oh my god, please give me that one. Thank you. Maybe? No. I was hoping we could chase him for a second there. He block a little bit. I can't commit because Erling's got root. Oh wait, does he not because he won? That sucks. I don't think we would have killed anyways, though. They should just be able to walk away. Kronos might goof right here, though. You think you goof? He is now. Oh, I guess he got it back. Oh, please. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly what I wanted, man. Such a struggle. Oh my god, it was a struggle. All right, let's do this and back. Actually, maybe we'll do red. Maybe we'll stick around. I got pots. I don't really need to back for anything yet since we don't have Golden Blade money. We can do this. They are way up there in duo. I can't gank that. So yeah, with Baka, as you can see a little bit right there, but it's going to get better as we get levels in it. Our 3, absolutely what you do as a character. Your 3 and your ult. Other than that, he has a jump. The jump's slow as hell. It actually does good damage, but it's slow as hell and it doesn't CC. So it's not a very good jump. His 2 is a really bad ability overall. It does give him some unique stuff, mostly that he has some unique early buff secure, kind of similar to Hand of the Gods, but better, where he can just basically execute a minion, where with a buff camp, like a buff holder like this, they have to be down at 33%. With most minions, it's 100%. It just kind of eats them. So can I pick you up, please? Thanks. So he's got some stuff that makes him unique, but a lot of the stuff that makes him unique is stuff that's bad, so he's kind of a weird character. And very much what you want to do with him is get ahead and farm, and catch people 2 grouped up with your ultimate, and then just kind of stomp by left-clicking hard. Oh, she's coming. I don't know if I get this in time. Oh, she's not coming. I'm just going to drop it because he's being all... Oh, now he comes over. That's awkward. He wasn't coming over, so I thought he wasn't gonna. All right, we actually might gank mid real quick. Oh, this is perfect timing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He gets ult. That sucks. Almost perfect timing, man. If she didn't die quite so fast. She didn't have a way to avoid dying so fast, but if we could possibly get there a little bit sooner, it would have been good. This guy should just be dead. Yeah, he got greedy. We have the CC immune. So we're getting little glimpses of Baka's kit, stuff that we'll talk about more in depth a little later on. I still have money for Golden Blade to go back for. It's been such a weird start. I'm gonna not jump on this just in case Erling actually ganks. If Morrigan wants to go do my camps, she can. I don't mind. All right, let's dip. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Baka's kit a little bit, starting with his passive, which is actually a good passive. I know it always stands out. I'll always specify, I think, if the passive's good enough to be like, this one's actually good. Because normally, you know, it's a passive. Normally passives, like, they're relevant to the god a lot of the time, but they're maybe not that great. Baka pass is really strong. It's also been hard nerfed over time because it's so strong. So it's not even nearly as good as it used to be. But what this passive does is we get move speed and attack speed for killing minions, basically. Killing camps, killing minions, whichever. Killing PvE things. And when we get the last hits, it does need to be last hits. It's not like Soul Eater where you can just be around it. But when we get those last hits, it stacks up to 3 times, and we get, what is it right now? 7% attack speed, 5% move speed. And it lasts 10 seconds, and if you kill a single one, no matter how many stacks you have, it'll just refresh the stacks, and it's kind of like you killed 3 again. So right now it's 21% total attack speed and 15% total move speed. So really big DPS boost throughout the game, but especially in the early game is when it really stands out. And so that can be really, really strong. And it used to be ridiculous. It used to be like 30% of both. So it's been nerfed really hard and it's still good. And that's something that we definitely want to look for. But it really doesn't change too much about what you do. There are occasionally spots where it's like, let me actually hit this real quick so I have this longer lasting buff going into it. Especially once you get Hastened, because you're not really slowed when you're hitting with Hastened. This might get good. It's just a 2v2. They seem to know, too. Nice. So we wait out the CC immune a little bit. Are you just dead? Yeah, get him, Iza. Oh, turtle OP. My auto's also scuffed super hard. I can't tell. It looks like they either some reason didn't go off while I had animations or something there. Please, please. Thank you. The 2 gets a little clunky sometimes. So I thought we'd kill there. We didn't get as much damage as it seemed like we should have. This actually might be worth going in on, but he probably just dips. Yeah. That's fine. It's worth a shot. I don't think Chronos is going to do anything to me. He might do things to Iza, but it looks like she's good too. See, Morrigan might want to look for something. We'll see if we can fight with her. Yeah, we get a bully so hard, man. This should be his ult. Nice. And they're all set up for it, too. Look at that. They're all ready to go, I thought. And then they didn't do shit. They positioned well. They landed nothing. I don't know why they didn't. I'm not going to say anything, man, but I just want to tell them, like, if you guys just dump abilities, he's dead as hell and it's not closed. And I don't know why they didn't. Morrigan didn't ult. Sylv didn't ult. I don't even know if Morrigan either whiffed her one or didn't one, I'm pretty sure. So that was scuffed. Yeah, let's talk more about Baka Kit. So we covered the passive. Baka 1, mostly just a jump. It does a lot of damage, but it's also a fairly small circle and a very delayed circle. So you get a lot of distance out of it. It's overall like kind of okay for escaping and stuff like that. It's pretty bad at initiating because you not only don't get CC. I'm coming. Rip. I don't think I get there in time to help you with that, man. I don't know if he has his 3 anyways, but we're just trying to kill him. No, we don't get a stick yet. Yeah, Erlang's a little bit of a rough matchup early game in terms of actually killing him, although he's inting right now. Yeah, in terms of actually killing him, he's got so much tankiness that it's pretty hard to do too much. And unless we actually get a, like, I don't know. Honestly, as soon as we just get more items online, it'll probably be good, because he probably won't be tanky enough when you burst him before his ult, but early game, when he's this tanky, it's kind of rough. So, yeah, with R1, we get all that damage. I'm trying to remember, I don't think the scaling's very good. Yeah, the scaling's not very good, but 340 base is really gross. And then, I'm trying to remember, I think it's by how many people you hit, you can scale up this damage taken debuff, which is a unique thing. Basically, they'll take more damage from, I think, everybody, right? Let me see. Increase the damage they take. Yeah, from all sources by 10% for 3 seconds. I guess it's just 10% no matter what. So, yeah, fairly unique thing. I feel like that's not really I guess it's not exactly a CC, but a debuff that you see in Smite. However, it doesn't really matter. His jump is not reliable because it's so slow. So, like, it's potentially nice, but it's not something you specifically play around at all. You would still jump in the exact same spots that you want to jump. Do I just want to level the 2 this game? There are games where you want to level the 1 over the 2. Because you don't necessarily need the sustain. Leveling the 2 basically is just a sustain boost for Baka, but the 1 is so much generally an escape or initiation where you're not really using it for damage that much, that it's not great to level. You just dead as hell? Yeah. Really picked a bad time to start laughing. Really picked one of the worst times to start laughing. So yeah, that does it for Baka Jump. The two we basically covered by me just bringing it up. You get mana back, you get health back, Chronos be dead. See if he'll goof. Oh, maybe he doesn't have ult. Unless he thought he just couldn't get it off. I'm too speedy, Terra. You can't hit shit. We should be able to clean this up real hard. Right? Maybe? Bing. Oh, I was trying to get passive off that. Dead. I don't think we get to Erling, so we'll try and stick on Terra. Nice pull, man. Yeah, so the Hasten for Bak is really annoying, right? This item does terrible damage. It has really bad damage stats. The actual passive is absolutely disgusting. So we are actually building it. And normally if I build Hasten, a lot of time on average, it's probably going to be me trolling. If we're building it in A to Z, it means it's actually good. Even if the item's bad overall. And it's so good on Baka. I will say don't build it first almost ever. Maybe in a different meta, it can be worth building first. I think it's been a really long time since it's worth building first. Because basically, just as long as Golden Blade exists, you get such a big clear boost from having those AoE hits. And also a damage boost, because on cone autos like Baka ult, if you hit multiple people, it still applies on those cone autos. So you can literally stack 2 people in Baka ult and hit for bonus damage. An absurd amount of bonus damage too, 50% bonus damage. So that's really, really gross. So Golden Blade's disgusting on him because it helps him farm fast and it helps him potentially do a lot of damage in certain spots. But we'll still go Hasten second. Oh, when, what? When? Who did this? Recently too, what the, or I guess Erlang when he dipped went all the way down here because he just absolutely hates me. Took shit real personal. I think we're going Toxic this game because they have Pele Erlang. I could go crit, but no, let's not go crit. Normally crit is an absolutely terrible idea on Baka. So basically I was just thinking Shadow Steel might be good, but probably not good to ever build crit ever in a Baka video that I'd like recommend people to watch for learning him. So yeah, getting back to the kit, Baka 2, we've basically covered it. You get mana restore, you get a cooldown restore, you get prots, you get healing when you eat a minion. You don't get to eat gods. You can also eat the minions that you regurgitate with your ultimate. I think that covers everything. R3, pretty simple ability. Here, we'll talk about it in a sec. So we're actually going to get Golden Blade value in a sec here. I'm assuming. Trying to cut off her dash. No, come here. Maybe we don't ever get Golden Blade value right here. Can you pop this so I can move? Would be great. No. I really want to kill this Chronos. You're sleeping on it. Yeah, so we got a little bit of Golden Blade value without the cone autos right there.
Dog world out there.
There's some typing going on right there. Oh my god, man. Yeah, we got the, not the same Golden Blade value, but some Golden Blade value. I'm gonna dip since that got pinged. I'm assuming Erling was gunning at me. And instead he might have gone for my speed buff, which would be real cringe. But I can't be too surprised if he did. Yeah, so when we're fighting like that, we can get the Golden Blade to proc on whoever we're not hitting but is nearby. Yeah, he did take it again. Oh my, he's so cringe. He's gonna gank Cthulhu, isn't he? Is that what comes next? Is the little baby cleanup? Right now as we... No, he wasn't. Okay. Where did you go? Hey, Pele, having fun? Yeah, that is a, you know, Pele zooming with her 3, by the way. That is how fast Baka is. that is a ridiculous speed that we have going on right now. And it is a little messed up for me to call what anybody does cringe when I'm doing this. Well, we got to do it for A to Z. And I actually like Baka. I like Baka. He does do some unbelievably cringe things because he's so simple to play. Basically, all there is to Baka is like positioning and general understanding of what's good and what's not for farming and fighting. Because he's so easy to play other than that. So yeah. People do tend to tilt at the hold left click with hasten thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, Cthulhu. What a bait, man. That was gross. Lived with actually like 10 HP. So easy. Too easy. Alright, so we're getting back to the kit. Baka 3, super simple ability is we level it up, we just gain physical power, like just permanently. So that goes up to 30 at max rank. And you also get 10 immediately, which is pretty strong. A lot of time people might not get Baka 3 second because the 2 is really good early game for just farming purposes, for getting camps done. And it's still not very strong because the true damage is weak right away. And then you also, when you actually pop it, you get 6 seconds of true damage, which goes up to 70. And it doesn't have scaling, which I think is one of the big issues that Baka suffers from, is his late game tends to suffer really hard. And for some reason, they just don't have any sort of physical power scaling on that. That was a panic ult. I don't think he gets anywhere. Are you kidding me? That hit, he might get a live off that, man. Well, we did what we could. I can't dive. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Let me eat. Thank you. They cleaned that up. Nice. You having fun, Tara? Now we do gold Fury. Oh my god, they're wasting all our time. Just wait. Excuse, who is here? Okay, he dipped hard. See if he comes back in. We'll definitely go on him here. Damn, you have that again? Really? I did not think that'd be anywhere close to up. He used it. Am I just losing? I swear he used it to get out, but maybe I'm just tripping. When he ran away from us, I thought I saw it. I think we're gonna jump this and kill the thing real quick. Like mildly proxying Iza, because I thought she was gonna back. I just wanted to get the Treb dealt with so we didn't have to deal with it later. So next item, we're probably going to want to go Ferocious Executioner. Exy in general is good on Baka because you're getting a lot of autos off. Can you not? Get a jumper CC, should get her ult. Nice. Don't have anything to chase. Yeah, if you can get like a snipe ult, that'd be good. But that's about all we got here. You can eat these, by the way. So last thing to talk about with Baka is the ultimate. Very strong ability. By far what he does as a character, like his main thing, because you're getting cone autos, you're getting a CC, you're getting CC immunity. It's potentially really gross, really devastating. It's also something where as you get late game, a lot of time, because all you're doing is just buffing the shit out of yourself and debuffing them, it can be bad where you just get deleted by a mage or an assassin or a hunter. Normally it's going to be more so mages and hunters. You might get deleted before you get Baka ult off. You can have some trouble with that. But you can also just kind of like DSI a team. So it really varies. And you want to try and get really valuable ults where either they're really punished, they're like cut out of position, you're picking them like a normal assassin, or you're grouping people up and just farming damage. So what all it does, hang on, we're getting Exy done. By the way, the attack speed's getting absurd. We're going to be going Silver Branch in a second, is my plan. Because it is very easy to overcap attack speed on Baka. We could also maybe go Bloodforge. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, well, they're all full HP, so we don't get to do shit here. Might get to go on this, though. That sucks that I got knocked up. I tried to ult it. Yeah, as you can see by my autos bugging, I did try and ult that. Because it just didn't let me get it off in time. That's so dumb, man. Alright, well, we got Iza that's trying to split push, so we gotta try and stall. I do have relics for this, so we actually might be able to do a bit. They stacked awfully hard. Oh, there we go, there we go. I was trying to just finish her off if we could. Nice, so we get a kill out of it. Iza gets to keep pushing for now. So far, nobody's backed, so she might at least temporarily be able to keep pushing. Might actually stay good. See if she gets this or not. It's gonna be tough, but even if she doesn't get it, that was actually still overall a decent split push since they just kind of got picked in mid and she got towers off it back. Like we didn't really lose any objectives back there. Yeah, let's try and they're just going to Pyro, but like if we rotate to it, it'd be good. Hi, Tara. Yeah, I can't really go in on this because I don't have beads. Beads are ult. Oh, you better be careful, boys. No getting too greedy. All right, let's finally talk about what Baka ult does. So we get a slow that does this, 20% to 40%. We get a cripple for the entire 6-second duration as well. Basically, you're just throwing down this like kind of general pool. Do I have it on Instacast? Can I show it? I have it on Quick Cast. I can show it in a second when we get the cooldown back. Yeah, so you get this giant circle, slows, cripples, and then in that circle, you regurgitate the minions that you've eaten with your 2. So that's basically why your 2 exists, but that's also why the 2 is a little bit of a bad ability, because it's one of those abilities that it's like kind of a passive, kind of sets up into ult, and therefore it's like not as much of an ability as it could be otherwise. But we actually might just be able to murder Pele here as we finally get here. But you regurgitate those minions, you can eat them, as I talked about earlier. We're just gonna commit to this. Yeah, he played that kind of weird. He should have either beads turtled on me and tried to fight with the shield, or dipped sooner. Nice. I don't know if we actually want to do FG. I think we should try and take tower. Although, I don't know. We got Iza coming. Maybe we can do it. I'm just a little spooked. It could go real bad. Cthulhu's low. I don't have ult. We've been doing so much of the killing that it feels like it really matters that I have ult. I'm not going to hit it right now because I got to try and zone. My presence! Be afraid of it! Kay was really afraid of it. That might have been for the Morrigan one more so, though. Actually should be dead here, I think. He is Chronos late game, so the burst is dumb as hell, but we juked. Yeah. The burst is dumb as hell, but we juked the one, so we're good. I probably ain't doing this. I am trying. I am just trying to bait so she dies. We really don't need all the people that we're getting for these. Oh my god, it sucks. Yeah, well now we're getting awfully low and people are respawning. Like, I was hoping that we could just kill Ishtar and they'd stay on FG because there was nobody else to contest. I just wanted to keep her from getting back in. This will be a pretty big ult. If they were stacked a little bit more, we could have gotten really fat golden blade value there. Come here. Eat this for passive. Come on. Come on. Okay, now. Again. Again, boys. No, now it's easier. We have an Iza. We have an Iza. Chronos is on the way. We have an Iza. I think we can just burst it. Yeah, burst it. Burst that shit. Yeah. If Terra gets it, then we'll be sad. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Thank God. I actually should have gone on him there. I didn't think it through. I had beads. I'll try and come in a little late. There we go. Yeah, I had beads up. Chronos is super scary when we don't have beads roll because we don't have a CC immune to work with. Naturally, we're going to get absolutely dumpstered by that stuff. So it's nice to have it up when we can. That's kind of a general rule for fighting on Baka. So yeah, the other things that come with our ultimate, we have the cone autos, as you guys have seen, that last 6 seconds as well. We get CC immunity that lasts 1.5 seconds. So that's something big where if you're getting something that's kind of like Chronos 3, when we start to get slowed into the stun, we can just ult then. But a lot of things you want to basically pre-beads with your ultimate, preemptively be CC immune so that you don't get CC'd in advance. Just having some sort of idea of when stuff's going to be thrown at you. And then, of course, you can also like beads into it. But a lot of time that's not as good. A lot of time you want to ult and then have beads ready whenever you need to. Or just if you get CC'd and your ult doesn't go off in time to CC me, and then just burn beads for that. And I think that's everything, right? Like, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. The minions do damage. Yeah, I already talked about how you can eat them. Yeah, I think that's about it. The minions do actually hit really hard when you regurgitate them. Late game, not so much. Early game, it's really gross. So if you're stacking those potentially 6 minions up in your ult and somebody gets grouped in it and they can't escape, if they're actually getting like body blocked in and clapped or just fighting in it so they're sitting there in the minion damage, it stacks up really hard. It does a lot. Oh, I was going to blink jump on her. Okay, Iza, you are splitting too hard. And Erlang, you are too dead. little too dead. Yeah, we can eat him like that if we want to. God, it's taking so long to... It's 23 minutes? Well, never mind. How long have I been level 20? Oh my God, I thought it was like 28, 30 minutes in. I am like, oh my God. Why is it taking us so long to do everything ever? Probably because it's not late game? Oh my God, man. Well, that is kind of the Baka life, and we're 13-0. But that's ridiculous. Baka is one of the absolute like hyper farm gods in the game. At least in the, I don't know, I was gonna say in the jungle, but basically just jungle or solo. Which is where he tends to get played. We don't have ult, I think just go mid. We're not grouped, Iza's doing her own thing again. But at least this time she gets a Phoenix for it. Let me just clap this real quick, don't mind me. You can't eat towers. if anybody's getting all excitable, like, can you eat towers? No, stop. Do not give Hi-Rez ideas. Make the other team F6. All right, that's fine. We basically got done like everything we needed to, so I wish it was a longer game, but we kind of still showed like what it's going to basically look like. The fights don't change. We just keep playing Baka the same way. Yeah, and as you can see with that little Chronos 1v1 we ended up having, as you get to those late game characters that do start hitting really hard, you have to be a lot more careful because you don't have the the stuff in your kit that some gods have to outplay as much. A lot of the outplaying is going to come from just picking the better fight than what they think is good and catching them out of position and trying to make good use of jumping for immunity frames, because when you're in there, you're not going to get hit by stuff, and ulting for CC immunity and taking good advantage of stuff like that in your kit. Because even though Baka is just a left click beast who just left clicks real hard, he actually does not hit as hard on average as like an Ishtar, for example. If Ishtar is getting deep in the game, it gets her build finished, and I just left click on her and she left clicks on me, and she's got shotgun autos and maybe a crit build and all that sort of stuff, she's going to kill me faster. So you got to try and make sure that you're aware of that and you're not too greedy and mostly looking to play around like ult and picks and stuff like that. And zooming, because Baka is super zoomy. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down.